Alright, so in this video, I wanted to make a video about Love Island, the game. Um, and it's created by Fusebox Games. You can find it in the App Store if you have an iPhone or Android or whatever. And I, at first, just wanted to give some props to Fusebox because, first of all, I've never even watched the shows that it's based on. It's based on Love Island from like the UK and stuff like that. And there's like American versions here too, because I'm in America and I've never watched the American version. But I saw that, Fusebox Games are like more active on Instagram lately. So I just wanted to make a video about my opinions on Love Island. So this is why I wanted to make a video with my opinions on Love Island the game and what I think should come next. I started playing the game in 2019 when the second season came out. So when it came to season 1, I didn't have to wait each week for a new episode to come out. I just had to like play through, and it was really fun, which caught me off guard because, like I said, I've never watched any of the shows that the game was based on. But this is why I wanted to like give Fusebox their props, because for a person who was never interested in the show, you had me really invested in the game itself, which I think it says something, because you have other game creators who make interactive games for game players who they let you pretend to be a celebrity in Hollywood and stuff like that, but it's like it doesn't feel realistic. But like with what Fusebox did for Love Island, you make your own character, you customize your character, and which adds something. It adds like, it makes you feel like you're a part of the show, which I think a lot of people do think about when they watch reality TV, like whether it's like Bad Girls Club, Jersey Shore, Black Ink Crew, or like any reality TV show. I think a lot of people wonder like what would happen if I was one of the cast members, just like, start enough drama, or like maybe like creating peace amongst the drama, like stuff like that. So the fact that you get to feel like you're a part of the show and like you're a part of a competition, like that's very fun. And also I wanted to speak on like the fact that they make you wait each week for a new episode. So it makes it feel like you're still watching the show on TV, because I know like on the television version, you wait each week for a new episode to come out. So I like that they did that. I like that they didn't make it where you just play through each episode like within 1 week, because like that's how I played the first season. I didn't finish it within like 1 week, but like I was playing it back to back. So I finished it a lot sooner than how other players played it when season 1 came out. But when it came to like season 2 and season 3 and having to like wait a week for a new episode to come out, yeah, that was a different experience, because it's like, damn, I missed the game. I miss playing the show, and I think it's good that they let the players have that type of anticipation. Now, speaking on the show, the game itself, and like the characters and like where it's based, I feel like I am somewhat socially aware, but I also live under a rock. And like I said before, I've never watched the show that it's based on. So I didn't know that Love Island was like originally from the UK. So there were moments like in like with me playing the game and seeing how the characters would like talk to each other, and like reading how they would talk to each other, because you can't hear them speak. Um, there were moments where I was lost. Like not throughout the whole thing, but there were moments where like I just did not understand exactly what was being said. Like I could guess, but I didn't know exactly what was being said. Like I would have moments where like I'm reading what they're saying, and I was just like, yo, why do they say proper that way? And it just like, I just had to think for a moment, like, oh wait, like I kind of get it now. Like the way that they use proper while speaking to their friends is like kind of like how Americans say the word legit when we speak to our friends. So it's like I could come up to my friend and I'm like, oh, this man legit just scared the crap out of me. And then the way that they would probably say it. And I'm not even going to disrespect anyone from the UK by like trying to like fake an accent. I'm not good at accents, but it's like if a person from the UK were to say the same thing, I think it would sound like, oh, this person gave me like a proper scare. And I was confused by that because I was just like, proper, like, this person scared you correctly? Like, but like that wasn't a big deal, but like it did catch me off guard because I wasn't used to that. But like it was cool. Um, One thing I liked about Love Island is the fact that you get to customize your character. I love any interactive game that like has an avatar that you could customize to look like yourself. Uh, but the issue is was like which each season I did see Fusebox like, leveling up and adding more diversity to their cast members and stuff like that. And which I did like because I think like in the first season, we had like cast members of like different races and stuff like that. And then in season 2, we had like a Afro Brazilian, or what, like, was he Afro Brazilian or Afro? Oh no, I'm tripping. That was season 3. In season 2, we had Bobby, who was like everyone's favorite character, and he was like Scottish and Jamaican. And like I think they saw how much everyone loved him. So like in season 3, we had like, we had Camilo, who was Afro Brazilian or Afro Colombian, but I know he was like from South America. And then we also had that season, what's her name? Genevieve, who they didn't directly say in the show that she was Nigerian, but she did mention something about jollof rice, and I was like, oh, she reminds me of this Nigerian actress named Genevieve Naji. And the fact that she mentioned jollof rice, I was like, maybe she was like based off of that actress, Genevieve. So I was like, okay, she must be Nigerian. So it's like they're adding more diversity to their seasons. And also like in season 2, I think like in the Casa Amor period, we did see Arjun, who was like not South American, I'm tripping, from South Asia and stuff like that. So like I like that they're adding different cultures into the show. It's not just black and white. Uh, it's not just black and white. Like you have different people. Season 3, we had Harry. What's his name? Harry. I think his name was Harry, and he was like this Asian guy, and he like a lot of people also liked Harry too, because like he kind of reminded people of Bobby from season 2, really cute character. But like my favorite person from season 3 was Ty, because like that man he was gorgeous. Oh my god, he was like Jason Momoa mixed with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Like he was just gorgeous. But yeah. But the thing about the diversity, and I like the diversity they have within their castmates, but there's not that much freedom with customizing our actual avatar. Because I've seen that, they've been improving with the castmates within each season. But what stayed the same, which I wanted to kind of change, was like our avatars. Like, when you play the game, you only can play as a female, which I think is like kind of like not fair, because you don't only have females playing this game. You have people who are males, you have people who are non-binary and stuff like that. So it's like I feel like we should have that opportunity to change the gender of our avatar. Also, we should also have the option to like change our body types, because I don't think everyone is shaped like the way the MC character is shaped. Like she's very fit, she's very slim. I would like to see like the way that they gave us a plus size character from season 2 in Casa Amor. That one character, I forgot his name, but like he was like, kind of like a chubby dude. And then in season 3, we had Ella Dean, who she's plus size and she's very beautiful. So I feel like we should have the opportunity to like choose what our body type is. Um, so yeah, so I think we should have the opportunity to like change our gender for our avatar and change our body type for our avatars, and also with the hair, a lot of us I know a lot of us did a survey for Lovebox about changing, like having more options for the hair and stuff, because like they don't have that many options for like afro textured hair. So I would like to see more of that. Also with the hair, and I feel like we should have an option for hair color, like more options for hair colors, more options for like afro textured hair, because like I think like in season 1 you either got have like a wavy type of, like it was like a 3C textured afro with braids in it in the side, and then like the other option was just like, you know, box braids, and I felt like that wasn't enough. And then in season 2 it was like you could get braids also. The 3C type hair was also there, and it's like there was no 4C representation. And like I have 4C hair. You don't see like hair that is like half shaved, half, you know, on the top and stuff like that. Like there's no like diversity in the hair. Um Also, speaking of like diversity in the hair and like when it came to like black characters, um I felt like each season, if there was like a villain, and I don't want to say villain, but like if there was like a least liked character on the season, I felt like the first season, obviously everyone hated Allegra. I wanted to beat Allegra's ass, but like the second least liked character for me was like probably Erica, which kind of sucked because like in my season I had her as my best friend, but she was like also like the only black girl in the cast, and she was kind of annoying. And then in season 2, I guess like there were people who wanted to match up with Noah, and they had to do with Hope, because you know Hope and Noah, they were like joined at the hip, like they were just always together, which I think, you know, people found Hope annoying for that reason. But it's like I hated that, you know, it had to be her who had to be annoying, because you know she was also like a dark skinned black girl on the show, and I think she was the only one really until until Eliza showed up, and she was a bitch. Oh my gosh, Eliza was so annoying for no reason. And it's like I wanted to like her, but like she was just annoying. And then like in season 3, it was kind of the same thing with Genevieve. For some people, in the route that I chose for season 3, she wasn't a problem for me because I chose a different guy to match up with, and I chose her as a best friend. But I think like for other people who went a different route in the game, Genevieve was like really annoying. She was like Iona for me. Because I think in my route that I chose, Iona was the annoying person. But if you went a different route, Genevieve was like the annoying person in that season. So I felt like it was kind of unfair how like each season you had like these black females being like the annoying character who was like, just damn, can you just leave the house? Also, that was another thing I wanted to get into. Each season, you know, we have like our avatars who win the season, which I think is cool. We want to win. It would be kind of sucky if we didn't win the season with the person that we matched with. But I noticed like how in season 1, you either have Jasper or Miles who leave the game, who leave the show, but later on they come back onto the show. So I did mention this to Fusebox in their survey before that, you know, I want a season where our avatar gets kicked off the show and we get to see what's going on within the villa, like just like outside looking in. And then we have a chance to like come back onto the villa and, you know, change the game almost. Like, I don't want to be always stuck on the villa. I want to see how it is to get kicked out and then brought back in. So I think that would be like a cool view for the players playing the game. Also, I think that we should be able to and I know this is messy. I'm not like a violent person in real life, but I know there's other people who agree with me. Season 3, there was barely any drama like the way there was in like season 2. There was like some drama with Priya, taking someone's man, but like that's part of the game that's supposed to happen. Somebody's partner's gonna get taken, so it was like Priya was okay, but like there was no drama like there was in like season 1 with Allegra. Like she was like the one girl who everyone wanted to like fight. I think the second person every girl wanted to kind of fight from season 2 was like probably like Lottie, which I did, but she ends up being cool close to the end of the game. So Lottie was okay somewhat, but like I felt like in season 3 we didn't have like that type of drama. And like I said, I'm not a violent person, but I feel like season 4, I want there to at least be a scene where we could just drag someone. Like, please give us the option. Like, just let there be an option on the screen that says fight this bitch. Like, we just fight. I want to get physical with someone at some point. So so I don't think they will, because there are children who play this game, which I think is kind of weird, but like please give us an option. Just like, can we get into a cat fight at some point? Just like a little petty cat fight. And maybe that could be like the reason why our character gets kicked off the island. I mean, kicked off the villa, and then later on we could get brought back. That would be a good way to go out. Cause like I feel like with the choices that they give us in Love Island, they kind of make us like, they give you the option to like be a pushover, and then if you don't choose to be a pushover, like the option that you choose, it makes you come off as like a really bad person, which is like not fair, because it's like there's no really in between when we make choices in the game. Like you're either a pushover, or you're just like a horrible person who needs to be like crucified or something. So I feel like, can we at least have an option where we could just fight? Like, if we're going to be a bad person, make us be bad all the way. And like, I just really want a chance to get kicked off the villa and come back, just to see how it works to be outside of the villa and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say on that. Also, I wanted to say that I don't want this to seem like I'm just bashing the creators of the game Fusebox, because like throughout season 3, where it was so much anticipation around the season, and then when it came out there was like a lot of people just bashing everything about season 3. Like they didn't like the characters, they didn't like the art style. There were like a lot of crashes within the episodes. So like I don't want any more pressure on the artists and the creators of the game, because like first of all, I'm an artist and I know how it feels like when people put pressure on you to like rush you to like create something, and it takes a lot of time to create art, and then for you to put out art and then people don't like what you put out, which is like, I'm not gonna lie, there was a difference between season 3 and the other seasons, but I also felt bad for the artists, because like people just did not like the art style of season 3. And like as I was playing it, I got used to it, but I still kind of preferred the art style that was used in season 2. I think season 2 was like the best, but I don't think the artist for season 2 works there anymore. So it's like we're gonna get like different styles within each season, which I think I kind of like, because like you don't know what to expect.
But please do not bash artists, like, please. I feel like it's stressful enough that they had to like put out a lot this season, like with the reunion, and then there was like a lot of complaints about the like crashing, and I think we should just be grateful that they put out stuff. But yeah, this is just like my opinion on Love Island, the game, and all their seasons, and like things that they could possibly do for the next season, season 4, which I can't wait for season 4 to come out. They did say that it will come out like later on in the year. So, yeah. So this is the end of my video. Like or subscribe if you want me to post more things. Also comment below about what you thought. And thanks for watching.